Can he just get past it? He's looking at it. Well, he can see it. Just. He might have to put a bit of side on the cue board to hold the alignment with the free. In fact, I think he's going to jump it. I think he's going to jump the cue ball into the corner pocket. This is a great shot. So, nerves are playing a part on the first shot for him. So this jump shot to stay at the table. What a shot. Played. So where's the trouble ball?
Xin chào tất cả quý chư vị cùng đến với buổi phát sóng trực tiếp trong giải đấu World Cup Tempo, hay còn nói là vô địch người đi thế giới, được tổ chức tại Doha, Qatar. Và mình là biên tập viên tập sự Gia Bảo sẽ cùng đồng hành với mọi người trong cái tiếp tục trong cái giải đấu này. Nó qua nó lại thì chúng ta thấy tỷ số đang là 1-0 cho Alobaidli.
No, that was a very clever shot. Well played. Almost perfect. So he's looking at the 6 in the middle. He just had the angle to go around the 9 to mend your side. 3 rails to get to this 5 and to hold for the 6. But there might be a combination onto the 10. The 10 does get respotted. He might just have an angle. Yeah, he's going to take it into the 6. He doesn't want to take any chances here. I've noticed the players in stage 2, to stay at the table, they're happy to give up position on the object ball and play it from anywhere instead of trying to get perfect position. So he's happy to take this into the middle. Hold for the 7.
Vâng, cảm ơn thưa cầu thủ Nguyễn Duy. Ban đầu tại Hạ cũng đang định gọi như thế mà Giáo cổ muốn gọi nó là vô địch người bi thế giới.
Both players have both ran the table, so it's a very high standard. Now I'm going to try and bring you results.
Nhẽ ra phải là trận đấu của Joshua Fuller cơ. Mà có vẻ như ban tổ chức đã thay đổi bàn, đẩy bàn của đôi này lên. Để cho cơ thủ nước chủ nhà đối đầu với lại là một tay cơ đến từ Đài Bắc Trung Hoa.
Then what you do is you press live. You look for Qatar World Cup Tempo Stage 2. You click onto that. And then everything you need to know is there. Now, oh, wait a minute. That was yesterday's results. So will the results be on today?
Chúng ta có điểm số đầu tiên cho Hsieh Chia Chen.
Yes, the results are there.
Và 1 chấm run out. Như vậy là cả hai cơ thủ của chúng ta đều đã có cho mình là 2 cái chấm rồi, mỗi người 1 chấm rồi.
New to the system, just go Google qscore.com and then and who won yesterday, and the times of your player or your idol or your hero out there, what time they're playing. For instance, if you want to see what time Pagalion is playing,
xin cảm ơn
just check.
Hãng
We got
thương
Darren
hiệu
at
Andy Cloud
table 2 at 3 o'clock.
đã mang tới cho lão mõ cùng với tất cả anh em trong huynh đệ trong cộng đồng của lão mõ về thông tin về giải đấu Qatar World Cup.
Because he lost yesterday. Staggering. Well, there he is. He's on at 5:30, and he will be on table 4. He lost 9-8 yesterday in a dramatic comeback. And when you scroll down the pages, you'll see who's playing who. So how does it work? It goes losers.
Vâng, rất cảm ơn huynh Nguyễn Duy nhé.
Race to 9.
Và em sẽ ghi nhận ý kiến này và sẽ thay đổi. Cũng đồng thời là báo với lão cổ là anh em góp ý là lão đặt tên không chuẩn. Rồi, một cú phá không có pin tiêu nào đưa xuống lỗ của cầu thủ đến từ Qatar, Alobaidli.
Incredible. He's 3-0 up. Mika Immonen is 1 apiece. Stephen Ellis is 3-1 up. So that's an incredible result.
Chúng ta thì thấy ngày là vẫn còn cái tình huống nho nhỏ cụm 5-7 này.
It just goes to show how quick these players are playing. But in the meantime, not too sure. So Ali must have broke, so he must have had a dry break. But the tied up balls are the 7 and the 5. Where has he gone with the cue ball?
Ui, hành tĩnh như tượng luôn.
Nominated the corner pocket, so is that the combination he's nominated? Or the free?
Hình như hơi vọt lực.
Too sure. Now, you must nominate the pocket. Oh, he's doing the combination onto the 4. I'll explain to you why players use their cue to indicate what they're doing. He's just told the referee, he said 4 ball into the corner, but he doesn't know the outcome of the 3. So he must be coming off the 7 then. Open the 5. It's a risky shot. This could go anywhere. Wow, that has to go down.
Vâng, một pha xử lý tình huống phải nói là cực kỳ hay của cầu thủ đến từ Đài Bắc Trung Hoa. Vâng, đánh con bì mục tiêu số 3 vào cái cụm 5-7 kia, xong đó mượn cái góc ra kê đầu để có thể ăn được con bì mục tiêu số 4. Tuy nhiên là hơi anh Hoàng Sao đang đi đánh Ma Boy rồi. Đang đánh giải bên Philippines và hôm nay cũng chưa có, anh Hoàng cũng chưa ra sân đâu. Theo lịch thi đấu của Ma Boy thì anh Hoàng sẽ thi đấu vào ngày mai.
Very fortunate to hit the rail after the jump. So this 6 to hold for the 7. He has to be careful because of the 10's very close to his cue. Wow, it's all
lại va chạm.
Lần
này cái va chạm thậm chí còn phải nói là xấu hơn. Nhìn thì có vẻ vẫn còn nguyên đường nhưng mà thực sự đây là một con bi khó. Cái là người sát bằng ở một vừa côn đường vừa xa, phải là một cái má xử lý cũng mỏng nữa. Rồi, nhưng mà thực hiện vẫn là thành công.
It's beautiful to watch this game. It really is. Ali had a, if you've just joined us, Ali had a breaking run. This gentleman had a breaking run. Ali broke and it was dry. This gentleman's ran the table. So it's a very high standard match. But he has to make the 8. He's played that to perfection.
Vâng, và có mấy con bi 9 và con bi 10 nữa. Con bi cuối cùng trên bàn để cho Hsieh Chia Chen có cho mình một điểm số nữa và lần đầu vươn lên dẫn trước.
Oh, what a shot that was. Reverse side. Well played. He's nominated the 10. You must nominate the pocket. There you go. Well played. So if you've just joined us, thank you for joining us on this live episode today. There's around about 5 episodes. Will take us up into the congratulations, Alobaidli, for billiards. Ali not only is a gold medalist, he's the IBSF World Snooker Champion. He's ranked number 1 at pool, ranked number 1 at snooker, ranked number 1 at hayball. He got a bronze medal for the first attempt in the Asian Championships of 2024 just recently. But his opponent
Xin
is
chào
on fire.
Huỳnh Duy Tuấn.
Let's see his break.
Hsieh Chen.
Looking at the 7 and the 8.
Không, theo tại Hạ biết là không. Trong vòng 2 năm qua thì cơ thủ này không có một cái thành tích nào nổi bật trên đấu trường quốc tế cả.
So he's missed the 7, missed the 8. So his break is telling me he hasn't adjusted, and he's hoping to make a ball in off from the break. Players don't
Và
do
nếu mà nói
that.
thành tích nổi bật nhất thì phải trong năm 2022. Cơ thủ này vào được đến
And he's lost the one the cue ball.
Vòng tứ kết của US Open.
Oh, he made a ball. He made the
Cùng với đó là tứ kết của Billiard Open. Ngoài ra thì trong năm 2023, 2024 thì cũng không có gì nổi bật.
He's looking at the angle to get back to the 4. It's perfect. Well played. So he wants the cue ball higher than where it is. Come back for the 5.
Và nói đi nói lại thì cơ thủ đến từ Đài Loan này cũng được xếp chung mâm với lại là Wu Kunlin và Trang Dung Linh.
Underhit that completely. He's about 3 foot out there. He wanted to be much higher. Been an amazing day today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got incredible matches for you. How does this tournament work? I'll explain to you. The world qualifiers have 4 available places on 4 days. And there's about 100 players from around the world who play all day in the qualifiers, and only 16 join the elite players from the WPA rankings, and a total of 128 players are in the tournament. And this is day 2, and this tournament will end very shortly on the 14th. All the players today who won yesterday are in morning session. the afternoon session, just after 12. Beautiful shot there from Ali. And then you have all the players around about 3 o'clock onwards who've lost. So how does that work? Well, basically, if they lose, they are out of the tournament. And if they win, they go to Judgment Day. So the most important part of this match today, whoever wins here goes to the knockout stage.
Em lượt trận sắp tới thì trận nào
Whoever
hay?
loses will go to Judgment Day. So it's a very important day today for these players.
Ồ, chút nữa chúng ta sẽ có trận của Albin Auction trên màn TV mọi người ạ.
Shadow of a doubt.
Đối đầu với lại là
Federation have made this
tay
happen.
cơ đến từ Nga,
It is an
Konstantin
incredible tournament.
Stevanov.
And congratulations to all the staff as well, making this tournament very special. As you can see over the last few days, it's been an epic battle for all the players to qualify, as well as stage 2 players traveling the world. But right now, Ali's overran the cue ball there, and that could be causing a problem for him. He doesn't want to be there. So he doesn't want to kick on the black. With Ali, the way he plays it, he's not afraid to hit the ball. He hits it with accuracy. And to be fair, Ali hasn't missed a ball. He's 100% accuracy, 100% potting. But the only weakness is his break. He must get the ball in the middle.
Và đã thành công, chúng ta có điểm số thứ 2 cho cơ thủ nước chủ nhà.
Billiard player of all time in the country of Qatar. His coaches in snooker are Michael Russell, Michael Giorgio, and in pool, he's got another three coaches. Mansoura.
Cùng đảo qua các cặp trận đấu khác thì Joshua Fuller đang dẫn 3-2 với Muhammad Ali. Anton Raga đang dẫn 1-2 với Zomora. Ruslan Chinahov đang dẫn 3-1 với Muhammad Sofi. Còn Rasut Jussinjin đang dẫn 5-1 với Abdullah Alenzi. Mikael Moment thì đang bị Zip Kinlin dẫn 3-2.
Let's have a look at the results while we're waiting for the balls to be wrapped up.
Stephen Ellis đang dẫn Kirei Amoto, tỷ số là 4-2. Chang Jung Lin thì đang dẫn 3-0. Mario He dẫn 3-1. Thorsten Hotman dẫn 4-1.
It's three apiece. John Mora trailing 2 frames to 1.
Cùng quay trở lại với trận thi đấu thì cú phá ở trong rec thi đấu thứ 5. Cú phá thế thức phá luân phiên sẽ thuộc về cho Ali Alobaidli. Rồi và đã có tới 2 bi mục tiêu được đưa xuống lỗ. Bi mục tiêu số 1 và bi mục tiêu số 4. Cái tình huống xảy đến ngay trên bàn kia thì chúng ta có thể thấy là có vẻ như con B2 đang bị lấp đường bởi cái cụm 6-7 trước mặt.
A very good jump player. He's looking at the 2 to the corner.
Rồi vậy là lấy cho mình cái gậy sút T và hình như đó là cây propel đỏ thì phải. Rồi,
What a
rất nhẹ
shot,
nhàng
ladies
thành
and
công xử lý được
gentlemen.
mình từ số 2.
Shot that was from Alobaidli. He made that look so easy. So he'd be. I feel that he might take this on into the corner, but he's looking at the safety. He doesn't want to give away too much. The double's a bit of a risky.
Rồi, tiếp tục có lẽ là cái tình huống chém mỏng bằng bida.
He wants to take the double on. He doesn't really want to. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a shot this will be.
Hoặc là Ali hoàn toàn có thể nghĩ đến cái tình huống thủ bi trong tình huống này khi mà cảm thấy bida nó đang quá chênh vênh.
As we watch Alobaidli take this free to the corner. Hold for the 5. Watch how he's doing it. He's aiming at 10 to
Vâng,
10.
đầu gậy cao thì có lẽ tấn công luôn rồi.
Watch how he plays it. There, watch the cue ball.
Rồi và đã thành công xử lý được con bi cho số 3, cả thêm mắc về và về được con bi số 5 đang phải nói là cực kỳ đẹp. Rất thuận lợi cho việc điều ra được con bi số 6. Mã là vừa đủ.
So we watch now Alobaidli, who travels the world playing pool, and Hsieh.
Rồi và tình huống đẩy cao đầu gậy cài áp phê bên tay trái của Alobaidli đưa về con bi số 5 là một cái má hơi thẳng. Theo góc nhìn là như vậy.
Traveling the world, playing pool, snooker, and Hsieh. Not many players.
Thưa cơ thủ Hải Min là anh Hoàng Sao. Không, anh Hoàng Sao đang đánh giải bên Philippines rồi.
In the World Championships billiards, he wanted so much to play it because he does like billiards.
Vâng, sau cái giải Philippines đấy thì anh Hoàng Sao sẽ tiếp tục là đánh một cái giải đôi bên Trung Quốc, đánh trên bàn Chinese pool.
Alobaidli has not missed a ball.
Thông tin cho mọi người luôn là cái giải bên giải bên đôi bên Trung Quốc ấy thì anh Hoàng Sao được tài trợ toàn phần nhá. Từ chi phí di chuyển ăn ở đi lại, vé máy bay, khách sạn đều được thầu hết, chỉ cần việc đến thi đấu và mang phần thưởng về nữa thôi. Nghe đâu giải đấy diễn ra mười mấy ngày. Dạ không, thưa cơ thủ Đức bốp bài.
Perfect. Absolute perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Alobaidli takes it to 3-2 very shortly. But he must focus though, because if we look at camera 4,
chúng ta chỉ có những cái tên sừng sỏ có thể kể đến như là Trang Dung Lin, Mika Immonen, Dimitri Loketot.
What a shot that was. Alobaidli has shown he is the best.
Đang đánh rồi đấy, nhưng mà hôm nay không có Hoàng Sao đâu thưa anh Nhật. Và một tỷ số là 3-2. Theo lịch thi đấu thì anh Hoàng Sao mai mới đánh.
If you've just joined us, welcome to the highest prize money tournament in the world for 10 ball. No tournament on the $1,000. So congratulations to the WPA. Your official cloth there. Very fast.
Cảm ơn, một lần nữa cảm ơn
Your official balls.
nhãn hàng nỉ Andy Billiard Cloth đã mang đến cho cộng đồng của LAOMO thông tin về giải World Cup Qatar năm 2024.
To do this day after day without making a mistake. Well done. So we're looking 3-2, so it's his opponent to break. Well, he broke just now and went in off. No player has missed a pot or position, but it's the break Watch the 8, watch the 9. He's got to make it in the middle. Can't rely on one going in. Oh, oh, oh. Ladies and gentlemen.
Cú phá bi suýt chút nữa thì rơi cái của Hsieh Chia Chen.
Welcome.
Wow, nhìn lại hình bi, thậm chí là con bi cái đang còn hình như là đuôi mom thì phải, bị vướng mất mom rồi. Có lẽ sẽ gọi một cái tình huống an toàn nào đây, khi mà chúng ta có thể thấy là đang không có quá nhiều lựa chọn. Và con bi 1 đang ngay cửa lỗ rồi.
Can you hear me?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an epic battle
Tình huống
here,
khá
Darren.
chênh vênh đấy.
Now you could have been on the TV table because
I could have been, but I'm not.
you played him yesterday, even though you lost 9-4. Did he play well against you?
Yeah, he played all right. It was more of a he
Oh.
played pretty good, but I didn't play good. Yeah, from my
Vậy là quyết định là đẩy con bi cái
for him, he probably thinks
chỉ vừa đủ nhìn thấy cái mép.
especially first round match, never easy.
Mép ăn của con bi mục tiêu số 1 ấy chứ không phải mép chạm.
So yeah, it's tricky.
Và một cái tình huống bi cái
Amazing.
sắt băng như thế này thì có thể thấy là hoàn toàn là đang thiếu đầu gậy để có thể tấn công được con bi mục tiêu số 1 này.
What I mean by that, Darren, they both ran out. It's only the break of an in-off and a dry break.
Còn đưa con bi cái về phía bằng ngắn có lẽ nên là lựa chọn tốt nhất trong tình huống này rồi.
And this is the first tactical shot play game we've seen. There's no safety. They're both going for it.
Yeah, he's got a very tricky shot here. Looks like he's going to have to play safe. This is after the break.
Yes, it is.
So he's got the option to push out here.
Yeah, he had to push out, and
He's pushed out, or he's got the option.
Ali has to play it because Ali. I think yes, Darren, you're right. I think because you came in, I was a bit surprised, so I'm not too sure.
Right, that's a good shot. Very good shot. Yeah, it's a great shot. You only can see the edge of the one ball here, but there's no value because there isn't really anything it can do with a cue ball because the 5 and the 8 blocking the path back down table. So yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. He's Chen.
I have got some big news for the worldwide fans. If you're a Joshua Fella fan, sad news. I'm
Theo góc
afraid.
cam trần thì hình như nó vẫn còn cái máng mỏng để chặn tới được con bi 1.
Well, his opponent is actually playing really, really good. I see about 3 racks of that match just before I came here, and he wasn't. Josh would never come to the table. Just the break, he had a dry break, and yeah, his opponent was breaking and running, so he's in the zone.
And John
But
Moore.
that's a winner's side match.
And that's the most important thing is, Darren, now you're playing later on today, and how are you feeling for your match this afternoon?
I feel a lot better today than yesterday. I feel like it's an extra day of rest, get over the jet lag, all that. So I fly from China. Yeah, I had a lot of practice last night, so I feel a little bit better about my break, which is going to be huge playing tempo. So yeah, feeling better than yesterday, and let's see what happens. I have to win today to stay in the tournament. Need to win 2 matches to qualify for the
Rồi vậy là
finals.
quyết định được đưa ra giới từ Hsieh Chia Chen là A băng.
Get through to the 64 and then see what happens. This shot, wow.
Ui.
Well, that's probably the best
Và
kick
một
of the
nói
tournament right
cú A
now.
băng và nó là cực kỳ xuất sắc đấy.
Yeah, he's played low on the cue ball like a punch draw.
1, 2, 3.
Free rails got a perfect hit on the one ball, but got very
Cú A
unfortunate
3 băng.
to not leave a safe.
Suýt chút nữa thậm chí là còn đưa được con mục tiêu số 1 xuống lỗ.
He deserved a lot better there, but unfortunately he's left the one ball for Halley.
Nhưng mà hậu quả để lại sau pha A băng đấy chính là đang có thể thấy được là phơi nguyên đường dành cho con bi mục tiêu số 1 này.
And how are you finding the cloth, Darren?
Và cộng thêm nữa là một cái hình bi đang tương đối là mở.
It's like super quick. It's got an extra, like there, you see how it just gripped off the rail as well. It's got like an extra 2 or 3 inches of roll in it, so it just takes some adjusting. It's really hard. So a lot of shots I found out, I was deselling quite a lot. It's a little bit too tentative, just because they're scared of the speed of the table and losing the cue ball, and that's what happened really. So yeah, it takes a while to get used to this this speed of this clock. But it is nice clock. It's just for me personally, it's just a bit too quick. But some players like really quick tables.
So you can see now that this free ball, Ali's going to try and hold on to the 4 and just come. Do you feel that he might be able to come around and hold, Darren, with a bit of side?
Well, I wouldn't really like to bump into the 10, so I think he's going to play with follow, just with a touch of left, and he should just miss the purple 4, and then he'll leave like a
Nhấp nhá nhấp nhổ.
thing cut on the purple 4, but he's drawn it, so that means he's going to bump into the 10. It's not really for me, that
Rồi.
played it pretty well.
Và một cái má khá mỏng của B4 đây.
So this 4 to the 5 is the key, because the 5 to the 6 and the 7 goes past the 10, Darren. So he's just got to hold here with the cue.
Má này chắc chắn kiểu gì cũng phải va chạm với con B10.
I think he's a bit worried about bumping the 10 ball here. Yep. That was the problem. It was thinner than what you think.
Và một cú chém má mỏng không đủ lực. Và có vẻ là anh vào lực đang hơi bị rén tay. Rồi, và quyền chủ động với cái hình bi mở này sẽ thuộc về cho cầu thủ đến từ Đài Loan, Hsieh Chia Chen.
Hitting the 10 and worrying about the outcome, and a bit too thin, as you said, Darren. Now, this 4 to the corner and come back around for the 5 as a formality, but will he make it?
Well, he'll make the ball. He's just got to avoid the 7 ball here. He don't want to bump this 7 ball, so he wants to come in between, just miss the 7 and get to the left-hand side of the table, unless he plays inside English. Yeah, he's playing inside English. No?
Wow, you're right, Darren. 100% there. He's hit the 7, but can he see the 5? It's going to be very difficult now.
He looks like he's just okay. Not too sure if he can do much with a cue ball. What he might have to do here is play with a touch of right English and come to the left-hand side of the 8 ball as we're looking now, which will leave a more trickier 6 ball, where really he'd like to play a bit of inside English here and get straight on the 6. But I don't think he can see enough of the 5 to do that.
He's played 2 incredible jump shots in this match so far.
Yeah, he jumps good.
And Ali potted one with an incredible length of the table. And if you've just joined us, we're joined with my special guest today,
xin chào mọi người vừa quay lại và
champion Darren Appleton.
chúng ta vừa thấy cái tình huống gì đây ạ? Có vẻ như là cái con bi mục tiêu số 4 đang gần cửa lỗ quá, khiến cho cái việc điều bi của Hsieh Chia Chen gặp một chút khó khăn thì phải.
Wow.
He's playing safe, so he's going to try and get the 5 near the 6 and the cue ball behind the 8. Wow. Yeah, so this camera angle can be a bit deceiving for us in the commentary box, but he's played a great shot. I'd be very happy with that. Won't be happy that he's leaving the table, but at least he's took his medicine, played a good safety, so Ali will probably jump at this. I'm guessing he's half decent with a jump cue.
Absolutely. he's just picked the title up, Darren, as the greatest billiard sportsman of the year. He was awarded an award ceremony here in Qatar.
And he's very well groomed, isn't he?
He's the IBSF World Snooker Champion. He's ranked number 1 at pool, ranked number 1 in Hayball here in Qatar, and he's just got 3rd place with his bronze medal at the Asian Championships of 2024. And he went to China and he lost to Dennis Okolo on 2 occasions.
How old is he?
Oh, he's in his 30s, I believe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you should look up all the players, get their date of birth and where they're from, their past titles.
Yes, I agree with that.
So
Thank
that's
you.
a job I'm going to give you. Very important to do your background.
Yes, you're right.
And you're a big stat man, so very surprised you haven't got all the information in front of you.
You're right. Appreciate that, Darren. I'll get that for you.
I'm joking.
That's okay, because I'll...
Rồi một cú A
Oh, no,
bằng
where's the five
mang
gone?
một cú nhảy mang tính thủ
Be very happy with that.
cực kỳ hay.
Didn't really play much.
Và
of
mọi
a
người
shot. I
nhìn
don't
kìa,
really know what he tried to play there, but it
nhảy
worked
bi
out
mà
fine.
căn luôn cả lục. Con bi mục tiêu số 5 được lấp luôn bởi con bi mục tiêu số 8, không còn cái đường chạm trực tiếp. Và có lẽ sẽ là một cái tình huống A1 hoặc 2 bằng gì đấy của Hsieh Chia Chen trong cái tình huống này. Ông Tuấn đi Trung Quốc rồi à?
Because the five's laying pretty nicely where it's just off the rail. Right, it's called it in the side pocket, so that means he's going to go try and come underneath the five. He's calling the side pocket just in case, like the right hand side pocket. So we'll play this with eye on the cue ball, just with a touch of right English. Oh no, he's playing lowish. Right. No, he's playing eye on the cue ball, touch of right. Try and come underneath the five. Oh, we caught it too thin. Caught it too thin and his left
Rồi,
alley shot.
A bằng
Well,
phơi.
Ali's got an opportunity to go 4-2 up. A long way to go.
Một lần nữa một cái hình bí mở.
From the five to the six.
Cả hai cầu thủ đang truyền tay nhau và bây giờ là người chủ động lại thuộc về cho cầu thủ đến từ Qatar, Alobaidli.
About the setup here in Qatar, Darren?
Yeah, I think without talking too much about the past, I think this is the best setup since the World Championships, let's say 10, 12 years ago. Let's say the year I won it. I think that venue was great and the setup was really nice, plenty of space between each table, good for the spectators. So I think this is what I love about this venue is
Và cũng tiện thông báo luôn cho mọi người là sắp tới trong hôm nay thì LAOMO sẽ triển khai một cái giveaway, những cái giveaway nhỏ nhỏ trong mỗi trận đấu để huỳnh đệ có thể nhận được lơ hau cùng với găng tay hau. Một giveaway đơn giản thôi.
What do you feel about the prize money? The biggest prize money in the world for 10 ball. As we watched the big miss there from Ali.
Yeah, it's great that the prize.
Rồi, và cái chuyện gì xảy ra trong cái thi đấu này đây ạ?
And and they've stepped up big time here, made it $100,000 to the winner, 40,000 for second, and the breakdown is pretty good also. I think if you win one match, you're guaranteed 1,500. You qualify for the final 64 single elimination, you're on $3,000. So that's probably a first time. So it's good that they're paying lower down in the field also, because most tournaments we do play these days are very top heavy. So it's very welcome that they're paying deeper in these tournaments, and it's easier to cover your expenses here.
You've just come back from China. Congratulations, and Hable as well. Congratulations.
Yeah, I had a decent tournament, top 16. So it's a nice something to build on for next season. That's where my focus is really going to be next season. Once I get my table, I can put the work in.
And as you can see now, your work today in this world stage has to be perfect. Otherwise, you'll be going home with this loss, but you won't be thinking about that because you know how good you are.
Yeah, well, the good thing with this tournament is that if you do lose, you haven't got to win 5, 6, 7 matches like a lot of tournaments to get back to normality, let's say. It's just one extra match. I need to win 2 matches to qualify, so it's not the end of the world. Just got to play better, and hopefully the rolls go my way. So left himself a little bit thinner on the 10 ball there than what he would like. This particular rack's been quite scrappy. Maybe I've cursed him by coming over.
No.
Rồi và điểm số thứ 3 cho cầu thủ đến từ Đài Loan.
Joshua, fellow fan, he's
Mohamed Sofi, who was runner-up last year in the World Championships. lost to Francisco Ruiz. So
Vâng, để một lần nữa là trong tranh thủ lúc đang xếp bi thì
we went in the first round. It was a top
cho
player
phép
from
mình
Taiwan.
xin phép nói qua về
It
cái
was actually the first time I've seen him in years, so it's nice to see him back. So Ruslan's had a very tough
mini
draw.
game nho nhỏ này.
So it'd be nice to see him do well. So I have heard a little reports that he's playing as better now than what he was before he stopped playing. So that's good news.
And of course, we got Mika Eminem. He's leading by 1 frame, 4 frames to 3. What a match that is as well.
Yeah, and Mateusz Nagoki, there was a bit of controversy in that match. Mateusz Nagoki playing Ada Ali, and they called a foul on Mateusz for touching a ball with his cue.
Đó là
Mateusz was insistent that he didn't foul.
dự
so
đoán người vô địch
drama in the middle of the pool
sẽ được
and,
nhận được một viên LAOMO tới từ thương hiệu Andy. Và mini game thứ hai sẽ là chụp ảnh huynh đệ đang chơi cùng với bàn thi đấu mà có sử dụng nỉ Andy ấy.
How do you break, Darren? Over to you.
Well, I mean, like you look at that break there. Is it that break really, really good?
Thì sẽ có cho mình một cái găng Andy trị giá khoảng gần 500.000 và mini game rất đơn giản thôi.
You're guaranteed one of the two balls in the side pocket, but it's not the case here. I've seen quite a few dry breaks. So whether that means the referee's not getting
chẳng mất gì vừa một người vừa chơi vừa xem. Có cả găng và lơ cầm về.
So sort of a good thing and a bad thing really for the players, but finding the right hit and then the right speed is the key. And then once you do that and you're making you find the break, then it's very important to try and stick to that speed of how you're hitting the break. But the key is to hit them full. It's not easy, especially when you haven't been playing 10 ball for a long time like myself. But some of these guys, they just make the break look so easy. But sometimes the elements of the game, it doesn't guarantee you a ball on the break, because you rely on a decent rack and the referee to do his job. Wow, what a shot he's played here. Wow, look at the gap he's found there, Pepsi.
It's incredible because he tried so hard, but he hit the 2 ball, Darren, before the one went in.
Yeah, it fractionally caught the 2 ball, but still, I mean, to find that path with the cue ball, that was really good.
What I like about this, Darren, you come in to join me with your knowledge of them because you're a world champion. And
sẽ là tình huống cộng bi 29. Một tình huống cộng bi không quá khó khăn đối với các cầu thủ. Không, vẫn còn đường riêng không cộng.
Easiest games to get started in these tournaments, but those days have gone now. Every round's a tough draw, really. So yeah, you've got to be on your game from round 1. So the strength and depth in pool now is just frightening, really. This guy's got a really smooth cue action. It's very consistent with how he addresses the cue.
Rồi một cái tình huống kéo trôi trực tiếp mà va chạm được với bi 5 và bi 4, một cái hình bi thật sự phải nói là đang mở ra cực kỳ đẹp cho cầu thủ đến từ Đài Bắc Trung Hoa, Hsieh Chia Chen.
He's got a nice smooth silky cue action. Like most of the Taiwanese, they all sort of cue more or less the same. But they're very well drilled. These guys they practice 6 to 8 hours a day, Peps.
It's incredible.
Like just watch his pull back. It's nice and smooth. And this is what you want to be doing for all you amateurs out there. Just get that. Just don't overhit the ball, and don't try and rush it. Just nice and smooth. I probably cursed him a little bit there. He's come a little bit short, but he should be okay.
So this 6 to the 7 could take the lead, as the 9 and the 8 are just lovely positioning for the 10. He's making it look easy, Darren.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, he almost missed it.
Rồi với 4 con bi mục tiêu trên bàn, 9 cửa lỗ, má 7 ra 8 phải nói là cực kỳ đẹp. Và một cái hình bi phải nói là đang cực kỳ ủng hộ cho Hsieh Chia Chen. Rồi có một chút lắc lỗ nhẹ ở con bi mục tiêu số 7 vẫn được đưa vào lỗ.
just about to strike the cue ball. He's slightly lifting his head up, and he's just pulling out the shot. It's like a little D cell, and that's why he's the previous shot he hit it a bit fat. That one he hit it too thin. But he's been very fortunate that the tables are quite generous with them being brand new. But like I said, in a few days' time, that ball
Ôi,
would have
má
stayed
này
up.
hợp lý rồi.
So this 9 to the 10 is not a formality. We've seen already almost misses.
Quyết định cắm.
So yeah, he needs to be a little bit careful here. He wants to come across.
Và cái mã
back
phê bên
table
tay
just
phải
before
để ra
the
được
side
con bi
pocket.
mục
You want to
tiêu
hit the
số
first
10.
diamond before the side pocket here, just like this. He's decided to come back across the table, which is just personal preference, and he's played it really well. But he's wobbled a couple of balls, so he needs to bear down on this one, Peps.
Oh, definitely, Darren. This is massive. He's nominated the 10 to the corner to hold for a 4-3 lead. And I'm looking at the results.
Và sẽ có tỷ số là 4-3.
And Joshua Phillip has pulled a frame back, and he is trailing 7 frames to 4.
Yeah, that guy's played it. What I see about 3 racks. He was playing really good. So Josh was in big trouble there, especially alternate break. 7-4 down, race to 9.
Also, I saw Mika Eminem. He is leading 5 frames to 3.
It's great to see Mika back on the scene. And Stephen Ellis is 6-6 with Cal Amarato. Cal Amarato is one of the best players in the Philippines. He's touted as being the next best Filipino player, so that would be a massive scalp for Stephen Ellis if he can beat Cal Amarato. Yeah. Cal Amarato, there's a lot of Filipinos like Dennis. They all think he's probably the best Filipino now. So yeah, I mean that would be a massive result for Stephen Ellis. So I think Stephen was telling me it's the first time he's ever played Temple.
Yeah, he just arrived. It's some incredible news for him. He arrived in the world qualifiers, and he qualified on the same day he arrived.
Neil's Fine's up 5-2. Torsten's up 6-2. So the old guys are doing good. Hopefully that's a good sign for me later.
Well,
Chang Jungling 7-0. This is a monster field. I know there's a few players missing with all the politics, what's going on in the pool world right now, but still it's a monster field. Still a very world-class field. Whoever wins this tournament has earned it.
as you can see, the break once again, Darren. The 5 and the 7 are trying to make it to the middle.
Và quay trở lại với trận thi đấu của chúng ta trong rack thi đấu thứ 8 này. Hsieh Chia Chen là người phá bì. Rồi. Đã có tới tận là 2 con bi mục tiêu được đưa xuống lỗ. Và chúng ta có thể thấy là bi2 vẫn còn đường riêng. Vâng, có lẽ cái tình huống sẽ là xử lý con bi mục tiêu có 5 kia kìa. Cái góc cam này thì không biết là con bi 5 có đang bị khuyết đường xử lý vào lỗ cốc phía xa của con bi mục tiêu số 8 hay không.
If that is the case, he could use the purple to try and bring the 5 into play, or he could play the bank on the 5 ball into the side pocket where the 6 is. He was even looking at leaving an angle on the free ball here from the 2 to go off the top rail and then bump into the 5. I think if you're half decent at banking, I think you should probably just play for the bank on the 5. It's a straightforward bank shot.
So this 2 to the 3 is not a formality.
Yeah.
And there it is. Darren.
A lot of body movement there.
Darren, what happened there?
Well, he's trying to kill the cue ball. Well, he didn't need to kill it that much, but he was trying to get into the cue ball and kill it too much. And with his cloth, it just it takes a while for the spin to take, and that's why he's missed the ball fat.
So this is a golden opportunity for Alobaidli to come back. Make sure you got the angle, Darren, to get that 3 to the 4. This is trick. Now, Darren, Ali can play left-handed and right-handed.
Well, that's an advantage for sure, especially playing snooker. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Will he play for the bank, or will he try and kick it out from the purple? He's looking again, see if it does pass the 8. Remember, these pockets, because the tables are brand new, they are pretty generous. So even if he hits the 5 into the rail here, it should make it. as long as he don't bump the 8 ball.
So John Moore brings it back. It's 4 each. And then Bashar is trailing 4 frames to 2. Comrade has won his match with a 9-2, Darren. Congratulations to Comrade. 2 in a row. He's through to the top 16.
Yep, Mika 6-3 up. Cal Amarato 7-6 up. Mario 6-3 up.
Stephen Ellis is trailing by 1 frame, 7-6 down. As we watch the 3, hold for the 4.
Rồi, vừa chúng ta vừa nhìn thoáng qua thì cái góc cam trần thì có lẽ là vẫn còn cái ly để xử lý được con bi mục tiêu số 5 vào lỗ góc phía xa.
But now he's left it a bit weird where he might have to draw back maybe a couple of feet, and it's easy to come short or long. So I think a bit of inexperience there with his rotation pool. You can see that is a little bit raw.
Sorry for interrupting you, Darren. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got breaking news for you? Joshua Filler is seeing his opponent on the hill and he is trading.
Như cái giải này bấm thời gian hay sao?
Over to you, Darren.
Yeah, he's like probably landing in the worst possible spot, really. So he needs to draw this back a good couple of feet to leave the bank on the 5. But if he left at a natural angle, it would have been easy to get on that bank shot. You see, and that's the problem.
Rồi với cái đầu gậy này thì có lẽ là thủ chắc.
I think he can come thin off the 5 and come underneath the 8. Just play it really softly and just try and get the cue ball behind the 8 ball here, Peps.
Yeah, the problem is, Darren, because Ali plays a lot of the billiard sports, as you know. He was in China just recently. He is so determined as a great player to win and pot his way out of trouble. But his safety, he doesn't like playing safety unless he has to. As we watch now, Ali somehow has to hide the cue ball, and it's so difficult.
Well, the more he plays, the more he'll learn, and he'll make a lot of mistakes and try and learn from mistakes, really. It's like that shot there, really. I mean, it's safe, but it's not great, is it? It's not.
Ở một cái tình huống quyết định là khá thông minh trong con bi mục tiêu số 5 này. Và mà cảm thấy con 5 không ngon ăn nên là quyết định điều thủ. Mẹ giải này nó không bấm giờ. Ba con bi 5 phút.
So do you feel he could come behind it?
Yeah, I play inside English here. Well, he's always kicking at the ball, so he can't see enough of the 5. So I do apologise. So he's going to try and stick the cue ball behind the 9 or the 10 ball here and get the 5. The 5 needs to miss the 6 here. That's the key, which it hasn't.
Rồi một cú qua băng.
So that's going to be ball in hand. So that was
thậm chí là còn lỗi nữa thì phải, không có một băng nào được chạm được.
Yeah, he's not hit a rail, so the referee hasn't got a clue.
No, they're trying, Darren. They're trying.
No, I'm just saying in that particular instance.
Rồi quyền đặt bi này thì kết thúc nhanh đi.
So the player's telling him that he didn't hit a rail.
So here we go. So this 5 to the corner. Hold for
5 con bi trên bàn thì đang ở vị trí cực kỳ đẹp rồi.
So it's a long way to go. A lot of pressure here, Darren. It looks a formality, but as you can see, the tension is building. So,
yeah, I mean, he's played where the cue ball is now, which is okay, but it's still the wrong shot. He should have just left the cue ball on the side rail, and then it was natural to make the 6 and come round for the 8 in the side pocket. Where now he's left himself a little bit funny now, just because he played the wrong shot. So he's going to play for the 8 in this bottom left, and if you don't get good on it, then it can make things a little bit tricky getting to the 9. So yeah, you can see that he's a lot to learn with his rotation game. Obviously he's pocketing.
Rồi má thẳng, đẩy lên một tí cũng được, lấy má tâm tiến đi. Đánh tâm tiến lên con bi một số 9. Rồi và lấy má để điều về 10, xong game.
that's all because of
Gì
the
đấy?
very
Quyết định là
first
một
shot
lực
wrong.
cù lê.
We just made life a
Và một
little
lực
bit
cù
more
lê bây giờ
difficult
là
than
phải
we
xử lý
needed.
má mỏng
And once you
rồi.
start chasing the cue ball and playing the wrong shots, then sometimes it will get you in trouble.
So this 9 is more difficult.
Yeah, the only good thing in his favour is it's very natural, so he can just play high on the cue ball with a touch of the left, go side rail, top rail, side rail just before the side pocket, and for the 10 ball in the same pocket as a 9. But if you're not 100% sure of your angles, which it seems he may not be, he might draw this and just play. He might just come off the top rail, the short rail, and come back down table.
And if he can win this game psychologically,
Ồ hay.
wow, he must
Chém mỏng kìa.
He's
Nào
playing
cái.
perfect.
I thought he was going in the middle, Darren.
No, he could never really scratch on that shot, especially on a brand new equipment. He played it really well.
Well
Vâng,
played.
và chúng ta có điểm số thứ tư. Tỷ số là 4 đều.
Yeah, it was a big rack as well.
Now the players
Và
probably
vẫn
have
còn
a
tận
break.
tới
I think Ali.
nhiều nhất là 9 rách thi đấu nữa.
Racks now?
Yep, so we're going to have.
Yeah, yesterday told me after 7 racks you can take a break.
I'm not too sure.
But a question, can you take a break anytime you want?
I don't know, Darren. But I know one thing, we're going to go to a commercial break and you'll join us very shortly.
Không được thưa cầu thủ Văn Thiện. Bây giờ muốn bàn khác thì chỉ có vác máy sang Qatar xong rồi tìm chỗ nào nó dựng được cái máy xong rồi mình dựng lên mình quay thôi. Mọi người có thể nghĩ đến cái trận sau, trận của Albin Option. Đấy, trận đấu cũng rất hay đấy. Ui, Trang Dung Linh đang dẫn tới 8-0. Thorsten Hoffman dẫn 7-3, Mario He dẫn 6-4. Và sau một hồi bị dẫn thì Keamoto đã dẫn lại và chiến thắng với tỷ số là 9-6. Mika Immonen thì đang dẫn là 6-3. Mohammad Sofi thì đang là hòa 5 đều. Anton Raga thì đang dẫn John Mora với tỷ số là 5-4. Ôi, Joshua Fuller bị dẫn 8-4 à? Ồ, hay nha. Joshua Fuller thua lên 8-4 nha. Thưa cầu thủ Đỗ Đạt có đó là anh Nguyễn Hoàng Minh Tài sẽ thi đấu với Ruben Batista, người vừa chiến thắng Alex Paguyalan trong cái trận đấu vòng 1 đầu tiên hôm qua đấy. Cùng với đó là cầu thủ Nguyễn Phúc Long sẽ thi đấu với Car gì đấy. Đấy, cầu thủ này tới từ Estonia. Đó là hai cầu thủ Việt Nam giải nam tham dự. Còn giải nữ thì chúng ta có cầu thủ Bùi Xuân Vàng và cầu thủ Dương Yến Vi sẽ là đại diện của nữ Việt Nam tham gia cái giải đấu ở Qatar này. Và hôm qua thì cầu thủ Huỳnh Minh Tài có chiến thắng đầu tiên, và một chiến thắng với tỷ số là 9-2 à? Hay 9-4 nhỉ? Như 9-4. Đấy, còn thì Nguyễn Phúc Long thì thua với tỷ số là 9-7. Và tất cả sẽ tiếp tục ở nhánh thua. À đâu, thì Phúc Long sẽ tiếp tục ở nhánh thua. Còn Nguyễn Tài Cua, Nguyễn Hoàng Minh Tài sẽ tiếp tục ở nhánh thắng.
To the Qatar World Cup Tenball 2024. It's great to be back in Qatar, Doha. First time I've been here in maybe 5 or 6
Ông
years.
cứ thả cái
I think
ảnh
last time
khác
here
vào
was
đấy là nó tự
2019 for the
về
World
màu
Nine
này mà.
World Championship. Was the year that Pedro Gos beat Chang Hill in the final.
Rồi vào đấy được mà. Ông cứ thả ảnh vào đấy là nó.
Yeah, this hotel is a pretty special hotel. I'd probably say it's 6 star, more than 5 star to be honest. Right, big break here. Let's see what Ali's break is. Yeah, nice break. Beautiful break.
Rồi, một cú dry break.
Break there.
Không đưa được con bì mục tiêu nào xuống lỗ, và cùng với đó là quyền được vào bàn dành cho cầu thủ đến từ Đài Loan, Hsieh Chia Chen. Một hình bi phải nói là tạm ổn, tương đối mở.
There's a little bit of element of luck in the game. What's out of your hands sometimes, and that was one of those situations there. And unfortunately for Halle, he's left a shot for Chen here. He got a nice easy open shot here. It'd be interesting if he just rolls the one ball in and brings the cue ball roughly in the direction of where it is now, to leave a little cut on the two. Or whether he can come underneath the purple. Don't really like that shot, so keep it nice and simple.
Rồi với cái hình bi mở này, không biết thì cái nhịp độ thi đấu của cầu thủ cái Đài Loan này có tăng lên hay không nhỉ?
Leave an angle on the free ball, but not too much of an angle, because that 9 ball could be a problem. So you don't want to get too thin on the free here. A little bit of a touchy feely shot. As long as you don't get on top of the 6 here, it's perfect.
Điều cò tay cho con bì mục tiêu số 3 này.
Might be just no, is a bit jacked up. So he just overrun that ball by about 2 or 3 inches, which is easy to do on these super quick tables. So this makes this shot twice more difficult than what it should be, because he's going to be cueing down on the cue ball, and whenever you're doing that, if you get a bit of unwanted spin on the cue ball, usually you've missed this into the rail. Let's see. Nice.
What a shot.
Beautiful stroke. Yeah, you can't really hit it much better than that. Committed to his stroke and got through the cue ball very nicely. And the big thing there is that he wasn't trying to put any right English on the cue ball. That's the key really as well. Just getting a nice pure hit.
So this formality, forward to the 5, hold for the 7 very shortly, could take him into a 5-4 lead. So the difference is the break, Darren, as we're seeing that's one tactical battle game, to be fair.
Well, it's been a very even game, what I've seen so far. But yeah, Ali just very, very unlucky there to not make a ball on the break. There's nothing worse when you hit the break perfect and you come out dry.
I have news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The WPA World Rank #1 pool player of 2024 has lost. Joshua Filler has lost a staggering 9 frames to 4. And also we have other news as well, another result for you, ladies and gentlemen. From Wales, Steve Ellis put in a tremendous performance to qualify. He has lost his match 9-6.
Yeah, unfortunately for somebody, Joshua Filler is still in the tournament. He needs to win one match to qualify for the final 64. So don't worry for you Joshua Filler fans. But unfortunately, someone's going to bump into him on the loser's side. So yeah, so someone's going to have a very very
Rồi
tough,
một
tough
cái
game
đường,
to
một cái má
qualify for the
vách,
final
một cái má
64.
đẹp để xử lý được con bi 9.
But right now,
Xòe ngang ra ăn được con bi số 10.
race to 9.
Ờ,
The greatest miss on the TV table.
Vâng, và chúng ta có thể thấy
Against me, but secondly,
Hsieh Chia Chen đã xử lý phải nói là cực kỳ hoàn hảo trong cái hình bi vừa rồi cho đến con bi một tiêu số 9 này. Và với hai con bi trên bàn, quyền chủ động sẽ thuộc về cho Alobaidli. Bộ cực kỳ tốt để cho cầu thủ đến từ Qatar này một lần nữa vươn lên dẫn trước.
So Ali brings it to 5-4 lead. So we've witnessed, all of us today, the biggest miss in a stage 2 match. How easy was that 9 ball?
Vâng, và Joshua Fuller đã thua với tỷ số là 9-4 rồi nha mọi người. Xuống đến nhánh thua.
Lack of concentration, really. He's probably thinking about the next rack. Because yeah, I can't really put that down to pressure. That's just pure carelessness, really. Yeah, a lot of close matches. This is what I love about alternate break. Like, people keep going about winner break or alternate break. Alternate break is by far the best format for pool. For one, you shouldn't get frozen out the match by playing winner break, especially in tournament play. For money games, I get it, but in tournament play, it should always be alternate break. I should get the opportunity at the table just like my opponont, and the more important thing, you get a lot closer matches. You get comebacks, you get a lot of close matches, a lot of ill-hill matches, which creates drama, and it's just better for everybody. So I really don't understand the tournaments what play winner break. It'd be like someone just throwing the first dart all the time at darts, or someone just getting the serve at tennis all the time. It's just too big an advantage. Especially on the equipment we play on these days as well, where the breaks are a lot easier, the balls rack a lot better. The equipment's a lot better. These break cues are amazing. So yeah, if you're breaking, you've got a big advantage. Wow, nice break. Ooh, dry. No, made the 4-railer.
Saved by the 2-ball.
Yeah, he actually did this against me a few times yesterday, where it looked like it was going to come dry, and the last ball rolling dropped in, and for the opponent, it's a bit of a dagger. It's a dagger to the heart. And especially when he comes up with a shot as well. And usually when you make a mistake like Chen did in the last rack, usually you get punished for it, but in this case he's been rewarded for that mistake, and he's got a chance to redeem himself.
So do you see a problem ball here, Darren? Maybe the 4 possibility of a problem?
No, he's got a pretty wide open table. The key, he's not played this great. He would have liked more angle on the free ball to come across for the purple 4. The key really is the 4 to the 5, because it doesn't, I'm not sure if the 5 passes the 8 into the side pocket. Yeah, everything's pretty open really. The 8's just off the rail, so he can play for the 8 in the same pocket as playing the 3 now. So he has a lot of options here. But the key shot is this one here. He needs to get the right angle on the purple 4 to get to the 5. And if he does that, he should be okay. Yeah, that's why he would have liked more angle on the free ball. So the first shot he played there was very careless. He should have made sure he left the right angle on the free, where it was natural to come towards the forward. So now it looks like he's going to have to draw this and just miss the 9 ball, which doesn't look straightforward. So he's played a power draw and he's hit it quite badly. And he's left himself a very difficult shot on the 4 ball here. It does cut the 4-ball, but it's very difficult, and especially after what he's just missed in the previous rack. This makes his shot even tougher. But he's looking at the cut. The only problem for him here is that, yeah, it's a very tough cut shot, but he's not really sure where the cue ball's going. Obviously, he knows it's going to come off it's going to be flying around off the side rails here, but he's not 100% sure where the cue ball is going to rest. So, but the key is to make sure you make the ball. And he did that.
Rồi một cái tình huống chém má mỏng phải nói là cực kỳ hay. Hsieh Chia Chen.
Not only has he left himself a tough shot, the cue ball is going to collide into the 8-ball.
Và tiếp tục là đến việc điều 5 giá 6 nữa.
Looks like yes, he's down quite quickly here. So if he can make the 5 and come underneath the 8-ball, that'd be perfect. But you don't want to bump the 6 here. And he's played it perfect.
Oh wow, what a shot!
Well, the big worry there, Pets, was that he bumps the 6 and the 6 comes on this bottom rail, and then he leaves a very tough shot.
And the 8 nearly come across, but he was a long way away. But
yeah, so he double kissed the 8-ball, so he played that really well. The key now, though, is still a bit of a tricky shot here. He needs to get above the 9-ball or the 7 in the bottom right. So this is all about speed control.
John Moore is trailing 7 frames to 4. If you've just joined us with the update news here, this 6-ball, has he avoided it? Beautiful shot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had that angle to do that. I thought he would have had to play 1 rail and come above the 9 as he's played it pretty good. Would have liked a bit more angle on the 7-ball here though, but I think he's just maybe got enough. What do you think, Peps? He's got enough angle to punch across?
Yeah, I would be. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's possible draw if he can pinch a bit of the angle, come across in front of the 9. Oh, he's going for it, Darren. He's trying to come inside. Yeah, he's trying to come across.
Now he's going backwards.
Yeah.
He's drawing back. Very difficult. It was very difficult to avoid that 9-ball, but maybe he did that on a purpose. If he did that on a purpose, that's a great shot.
Absolutely.
So what he's done there, he's actually drew through the 9. So it drew twice really. It stopped when it hit the 9, then it drew again off the 9. So that was a big power draw there, and he played it really well.
I thought he missed it there. I thought he was going to catch that angle.
There's quite a lot of body movement in some of these shots, which is very unusual for him. So maybe he's feeling the pressure playing a local hero on the TV table. Not feeling as comfortable. He definitely wasn't doing a lot of these strokes against me yesterday.
So this 9 to the 8 to make it 5 apiece.
Well, where's this cue ball? He's okay. Perfect.
Rồi lần này là không còn sai số cho con bì một chiều số 9 nữa, và với con bì cuối cùng thì một lần nữa Hsieh Chia Chen san bằng tỷ số xuống còn 5 đều.
Don't put a big stroke on it. Just nice, easy little strokes. Make sure you hit the cue ball before the rail. And just like that, we're back even at 5-5. I think this one's going to go to the wire, Peps.
Oh, wouldn't it be a dramatic ending to a great match? We're just going to have to wait and see. And Alobaidli, the national hero here in Qatar, with that incredible comeback. But the reality is, Darren, 5 apiece, race to 9. It's going to be a tough match for both of them. So some results I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. John Moore, 7-4 down. Bashar is at 5. I apologise. Where's Bashar? 6-3 down. Scores just come up. Mecca Eminem, Darren.
Unbelievable.
He's on 8. He's on the hill.
Yeah, and he's playing a very good player from Hong Kong there. Yep, it's a very good player from Hong Kong. Probably Hong Kong number 1 in my opinion. Nice guy as well. Yes, a lot of tough matches out there. Torsten won, so Torsten's qualified for the final 64. Niels is up 7-3. Matthias is now back to 7-5 from 7-2 down. He's now 7-5, so that game's still alive. Mario was up like 7-2. He's now 7-5.
Rồi thì cú phá bi trong rack thi đấu thứ 11 của cầu thủ đến từ Qatar, Alobaidli.
And Cena and close battle there.
Wow, phá, vâng, đã có con bi mục tiêu số 8 được đưa vào lỗ giữa.
Nice break here. We've got the far
Cùng
rail
với
as
đó
well.
là con bi số 2. Rồi một hình
You
bi
can see
đẹp.
there after the break. The key
Nhưng
with
mà
the
vẫn
break
phải để ý
is
cái
to
tình huống
see
1 đấy.
where the lowest ball finishes after the break. So you see where the 10 ball is now.
Vào vòng 1p3
10
cũng
ball
khó.
not moved at all. So that means that the referee gave him a perfect rack.
Có chém mỏng áp phê luôn không nhỉ?
If that ball moves without getting kissed,
Cái
then
đi
it
phát
means that
2
there
băng.
might be a gap or two in the rack, where this time it was a perfect rack. So it's not easy to get all the balls touching, but if you get all the balls touching, then you've got a high probability of making balls on the break.
So Darren, the key shot here, what Tali's just about to do, ladies and gentlemen, is going to put tremendous side on the cue ball. He's going to be aiming roughly around about 2:10, swing the cue ball down to the free.
Yeah, I'm not too sure he'll be playing.
Rồi với cái đầu gậy này thì có lẽ là thủ.
Yeah, he's played the bank. That's a better shot.
Không, anh cần luôn.
Been a bit unlucky. Yeah, he's been unlucky there.
Rồi và va chạm với con bi số 10. Rồi lần này là chắc chắn thủ đây.
It could have been a friendly kiss, but at least he's at the table. He's got control of the table. He's got a few options here. For me personally, I'd get the bridge out, play fin off the free, play the free into the 10, and try and get the cue ball towards the purple paw. So, because then he's got the 7 as a blocker, and he might even get underneath the purple, which then really locks his opponent up. But the key when he plays this fin, make sure you don't leave a free 10 combo. But he should be okay. There you go. Oh, is it that bad?
Rồi thủ phơi.
Oh dear,
Nguyên cái má chém mỏng cho mình một số 3 này.
It was a cue ball. What was bad? He put a bit of unwanted inside English on the cue ball, I think, and yeah, he should be nowhere near that 7 ball. I mean, he's left a tough shot. I mean, it's Finn's shot on the free, but I think he has to go for it. I can't really see a safety shot here.
So he's going to try and slice this in, ask himself, I need a bit of good fortune to hold on to the 4 ball, the purple ball up the top of the table.
Yeah, he might actually be forced to go in for this. I don't think he really wants to, but I think he's no choice. I think he has to go for this. So there's some players what's great at cutting balls, and other players are not. So we'll see how good he is at these shots, and yeah, that means he's really good at these shots. That means he's got a good eyesight, and he trusts his fundamentals and his lineup. Yeah, he's got a good angle on the 4 ball here as well. You don't want to, with these situations here, don't try and get greedy and try and come past the side pocket, because then you bring the side pocket into play. But it looks like he's got just not too much of an angle where he can come past the side pocket, and he's played it really well.
It's a great shot, Darren.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll have situations like that where the angle's a bit too extreme. You're best just come in above the side pocket and leave yourself a shot on the 5. But that situation he was okay, and he's played it really well. So it'll be interesting to see here, Peps, whether he comes up table and plays for the 6 into the top right, come the short side of the 6, or whether he can get enough spin on the 5 to play 2 rails here, just like this. He's played it well.
He's played that to perfection, Darren, knowing that this 6 will take him to a 6-5 lead, because the formality of the 7 is in the open. No tricky situation here, but we have seen the impossible misses. And that's perfect, Darren, to hold for the 9 very shortly. But we have seen him miss the 9.
I don't think he'll miss this one.
No, he's going to be focusing well.
Right, okay. I think you would have liked a bit more angle on the 9 ball here, though, Pepsi.
Yes, definitely.
But I think he's okay, but he definitely would have liked more of a natural angle. Looks like he's got to do something a little bit with a cue ball here. Yep, and I was right.
That was perfect, Aaron. You saw that. So this 10 will take him to a 6-5 lead, knowing he's just a few frames away from winning this match. And Ali can only look on, knowing his safety shot let him down. But we're having a look at the board here.
And the opponent against Mario, he's come back from 7-2 to 7-6. Amir Hale. Which country is he from? Middle East, I'm not too sure which country, that flag. Amir Hale.
Too sure. I'm seeing another great game going on. Bashar is trading 6 frames to 3 down.
Yeah, and Snagoki, he was 7-2 down. Now he's pulled it back to 7-6.
Great result that is.
And Sani and Jose, really good friends, they're tied at 6-6. Borchinski's through. And John Moore has pulled it back to 7-6 against Anton Raga. That's a big
Wow.
matchup right there. Ruslan Shinahov is up 8-5 against Mohamed Sofi, the runner-up of the World 9-ball Championship last year. There's a big surprise package. Plays very quick, very flamboyant. Bit of a crowd pleaser.
So we're watching the break, the 9 and the 8 for the middle, to make a perfect break. So the 8's disappeared.
It wasn't the best break in the world, but the result's great. Lost the cue ball. It was a bit flat on that break. But you got very fortunate, because he could have easily scratched on the break there. Not easy to get from the 1 to the 2. The 2 doesn't pass the 5 in this bottom right. He looks a little bit straight on the 1 ball, so he might have to power this in, like you can see there where he's pointing his cue.
Yes.
So he's going to draw this back with maybe a touch of reverse, and he's hoping to find the gap between the 4 ball and the 7 ball. So needs a little bit of luck here, I think, to avoid those 2 balls.
Just a question for you, Darren. The players tend to use their cue, they use their hands to indicate where they want to go with the cue ball. In your theory, as a world champion, why is that?
That's just, well, they're just looking at the path where they want the cue ball to go or land. So, yeah, it's just a habit, really. He's played this really well. Wow, what a shot. That might be, look at this cue ball roll. That might be the best shot he's played the whole match, really. Because that's a lot tougher than where he made it look. To get the speed right on that shot, get the reverse English. And he took all the trouble out of the way there by coming past the 4 ball. But again, if you look how he's landed on the 2 ball here, it's a little bit weird. Because the natural draw looks like the cue ball's tracking towards a 10 ball. So again, Pepsi, you might play like a little bit of a power draw here, where you like delay the draw so he can come past the 10. So you're gonna create an angle what doesn't exist, and this just becomes down from pure timing and pure. It's like a power draw. So he's gonna delay the cue ball, then it's gonna start drawing. Much like that. You see it?
Yes, I did.
It's like the cue ball massade, and then it started drawing, so he created a wider angle. And again, that was a beautiful stroke.
And he missed the 10. And he's got an option here to get to the 4 ball, the purple ball. It's just amazing how it's all going right for this young man. How do you pronounce his name, Darren? I apologise to the worldwide fans. I'm not very good at pronouncing the names.
Well, I'm not great myself. I'm probably worse than you, but I'm going to go Hsieh Chen.
Hsieh?
Yeah,
Hsieh.
that's my guess.
Okay.
My guess, sorry.
I'll stick to this young man. But this young man's got this 3 to the 4. He's coming around to
Yeah,
rails.
got a little bit too much angle on the 3 ball to come underneath the 10. So he's swinging it round. This is all about speed control, and wow, he couldn't have really put it much better with his hand, because it was easy to come short there on the 4 ball or long, and on these really quick tables, he's done really well there. We'll probably play for the 5 in the bottom right here. Doesn't look like he's got a little bit of an angle, so I don't think he can draw straight back for the 5 in the top right or the side pocket. So he's going to punch over just like that. Nice little punch draw. And he's perfect. Now he's perfect. Perfect little angle here on the 5, so we just punch over a few inches. Leave a nice little angle on the 6 ball to get back up for the 7. It's very important when you're playing rotation, stay on the right side of the balls to keep your work as simple as possible. So same again here, he wants to come, he was looking at this line, landing straight on the 7 balls, okay, but really you want to be where he's pointing his Q9, leave a nice little angle so you can make the 7, come off the short rail and back down for the 9. Just keep everything nice and simple.
So this is a key shot to take this frame to 7-5, and now Ali can only look on. But in the meantime, the determination from both players of giving up is not going to come in the equation. I have seen players where they tend to lose track and focus, but I can assure you, Ali, great champion he is in the zone as we watch the 7 disappear for the 9 and hold for the 10.
Yeah. Wow.
Darren, that was too close for comfort.
Yeah, that's all because he didn't play a great shot on the 6 ball, left a lot less angle on the 7 ball than what he wanted, so yeah, he had to risk drawing in between the 9 and the side pocket there. That could have been trouble. As it is, it turned out great, and he's going to be leading 7-5 as long as he dispatches this 10 ball, which he should do. But he has looked a bit edgy in this match.
Và điểm số thứ 7 cho Hsieh Chia Chen.
John Moore is starting to bring it back. He's 6-7 down, trailing by 1 frame.
Yeah.
Bashar, I'm afraid, long way to go. He is trailing 3 frames to 7.
Yeah, he's playing a good young Filipino, Jean-Marc Malian. Yeah, great result for Mika. That puts him through. Mario, he was up 7-2, now it's 7-6. Chang won 9-1, so Chang Jungling, he won 9-0, 9-1. So it's been very plain sailing for him. Oh, that's a big result there. Leonardo Ippolito from the Philippines.
Yes.
Don't know this one. And he beat Marco Chucha 9-2. That's a big result there.
That is a massive result.
So you know Leonardo?
Yes, I do.
He lives around here? Or
No,
he lives in the Philippines?
he was in the group stages with myself for the World Qualifiers, so I managed to get to meet him. Lovely gentleman.
Neil's
Lovely
up
gentleman.
7-4.
So Darren, with every frame won in this tournament, so when we go to the knockout stages, is it because that you've won frames and lost frames to be the number 1 in the tournament?
Well, they used to do it that way at one time. I'm hoping that they've got rid of that nonsense, because that was like probably the worst rule ever we had. Because obviously, then it becomes a luck of the draw. One player
draw system?
No, because at one time we'd have obviously you'd be seeded from the start of the tournament, and then they did it where it went on racks won and lost. So let's say I'm playing Joe Bloggs and I win 9-0, and then I play John Smith and I win 9-2, and then Pepsi's playing Torsen Oman, and then he's playing Dennis Orcullo. He's not going to win 9-1, 9-2, right?
Okay.
So that's where it's wrong. So it should be done that if you're seeded and you qualify for the final 64 from the winner's side, then you should keep your seeding.
Okay.
Where if I beat the number
Big
1
B
player in the
nói là
elimination rounds, then I should be the number 1 player
Mở
going
đấy.
into the
Khá mở
single
cho
elimination.
Harry
So
Alobaidli.
I've earned that right by beating the number 1 seed. So that's how it should be.
Rồi
now
cứ
it is
rung
for
rinh
most
nhẹ
sports.
đi số 2.
So I think that is the case
Vẫn
now
về được 3 đẹp.
in all the WPA events where the top 32 players from the winner's side will get drawn against the 32 players from the loser's side randomly. And
Okay,
and that's the way
good.
it should be. I'm not 100% sure if that is the rule or what they do, but I'm guessing that's going to be the criteria.
Well, the most important thing, Darren, is to try and qualify in there.
Yeah, just qualify. Yeah, because there's some tournaments worldwide where there is some funny rules and funny formats, so you're never sure what's going on really. Because in China they do some strange things, what like makes your eyebrows rise a little bit.
And of course, we got the legendary player Alex Pagaline playing this afternoon. So he lost 9-8.
Yep.
Let's have a look at his match to see how he's going to do. Alex Pagaline. So he will be playing this afternoon. I'm just trying to see.
So Halley got a chance here to get back to 7-6. This is the key shot here. He needs to get good on this 6. Don't come short. So here he really needs to trust his stroke. And it looks like for a second he was playing inside English here. Too sure what. Now he's going to. Oh wow! Look at this. And that's just lack of experience there. He's let up on that shot, and because he's like worried about the cue ball, he took his eye off making the 5. And that's the difference between playing a rotation pool and snooker. Is that you need to leave the right angle on the next ball to get from that ball to the next ball. So you're always thinking 3 shots in front. Where snooker, you just play mainly a series of stun draws, and you can play for numerous balls. Where pool's a lot more difficult regards cue ball control, because you're only playing for that one ball, and you need to leave the right angle on that ball to get to the next. So that's where American pool comes very tricky. And Shen, that's going to be the
Rồi quay lại một hồi thì
perfect here on the 6.
vâng, và cái quyền chủ động trong deck thi đấu này lại thuộc về cho Hsieh Chia Chen rồi. Ngay rồi mọi người ơi, điểm số hưu. Vâng, sau cái điểm số hưu này thì cầu thủ đến từ Đài Bắc Trung Hoa sẽ được người phá, và chúng ta có lẽ là sắp được chứng kiến hồi kết của cái trận đấu này. Và ngay sau trận đấu này chính là trận đấu của Alobaidli.
Well, he played that perfect, I feel. Oh, Darren, it just rode a fraction, but he should be okay.
Yeah, just draw over here for the 9 in the bottom left and the 10 in the bottom right. And that will get him to the hill. That was a big rack, 8-5 or 7-6, huge. Yeah, that's probably the killer. Because he hasn't played that well in this match, so he'll be very relieved. And Ali will be very disappointed. So he's definitely had opportunities here. Yeah, some surprising misses from Ali, especially with his pocketing ability. That puts him on the hill, 8-5.
When I looked at the draw just now, Darren, Steve Ellis, he has got to play, obviously, one of the winners in the loser section, Jeffrey the Bull. If he wins against his opponent from Canada, what a match that would be. The Bull versus Steve Ellis.
I guess I'm on table 1. Is this table 1?
This is table 1. You're on the TV table, Darren.
Nice. Will you commentate?
I hope so. I've done every match.
Wow.
But the reality is this, Darren.
What a honor.
Simple as this. The world will see you win, or the world will see you lose, and you'll be going home. So the match, the pressure is on.
And we've got Alex after my game.
And Alex Pagaline is on, so we wish you all the best. Can you stay to the end of this match?
If I win, I'll come and join you.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Would you like me to join you?
Absolutely. I'm always in the commentary. I try to get players. I've had Alex Pagaline in the commentary with me last year. I've had Tostin Homan, only for brief matches. Jeffrey the Bull in this tournament. So that's great news. But Darren,
Mario, that's unbelievable. Mario was leading 7-2. He's now at 8-7 down against Amir Ali. I think is it Syria, the flag?
I think it is, yeah. Not too sure. But right now, Darren, 8-5 to make a ball off the break. The 6 and the 9 for the middle will win this match.
Wow, watch this break. Watch that little pop. Wow, what a break. Oh, cue ball's got kicked. It was going towards the top left. It's got kicked away. And he's okay.
But Darren, I've seen
Rồi,
players
đó là
make
một cú
the
phá
ball
ra hình.
behind the one
Nào,
into
tận
the
dụng tốt
middle
lên
to hold
Hsieh Chia Chen
the
ơi.
one in the open, and the game is over. But right now, this match
Một cơ hội
is
không
a
thể
long
tốt
way to
hơn được
go.
nữa cho cầu thủ đến từ Đài Bắc Trung Hoa
The
kết
free
liễu
ball
được
is
cái
the
trận thi
key,
đấu này.
Darren. Will he move it?
He might have to do. He might have to bump into the free ball here as he's looking there. And the good thing is that if he does make the free ball, he should naturally get shape on the four ball. Oh, and Snegoki, he was down 7-2 also against Ali, and now he's back to 7-7. And Siner is now 8-7 up on Jose Delgado. Anton Raga and John Moore is now 7-7, so there's a lot of drama around the room here, a lot of close matches. This is the beauty of alternate break. Nice little soft draw there. He's played it beautiful, Pepsi.
Awesome.
Is he okay?
I don't think he is, Darren.
He is okay. He can cut this ball in. He can cut this in with a lot of right English, and he should get shape on the purple four. Yeah, just okay. Oh, he's going to play low on the cue ball, touch of right English. I don't know if he's going to come underneath the purple, however he can hold it for the side pocket. Yeah, just as I thought, play for the corner. Right, so the key here is to get the right angle on the 5 to get to the 6, which is not easy at first glance. You see, that's where you'd have to leave the cue ball, so that means it's going to be very difficult to get back for the 6 because the 10 ball's in the way. I wonder if it's a 5-10 combination. The early combination on the 10 ball doesn't count to win the rack. It just respots and you continue. Otherwise, I think there would be a good chance of him playing for the 5-10 combo. But I think he's just going to try and kill this as much as possible. And he might even draw off the 10 ball, Peps.
Awesome.
Just to give himself a shot on the 6.
Awesome shot. Oh,
right.
I don't... Is this available to come off the 10, Darren?
Yeah, he's going to play off the 10. So what he's going to do here, he's going to draw off the 10, and hopefully the cue ball comes between the middle diamond and the first diamond just before the side pocket, and just leave himself a shot on the 6 ball.
So this shot, ladies and gentlemen, could it go right or could it go wrong? Stay tuned.
Well, I was amazed he could do that.
And it's gone wrong, Darren.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. He could never avoid the 10 ball there. He did pretty good, to be fair, but obviously the speed of the table's got him a little bit. He still does cut. He does cut, but it's a lot tougher than what he would like. But he can cut this ball in. So his main focus here is that he's naturally going to get shape on the 7, but so he needs to focus on just making the ball.
So he's nominated the 6 to the corner, hold for the 7. This cue ball, ladies and gentlemen, could go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Wow. He might play a touch of right English, or he might just play plain ball, just miss the corner pocket. Oh, don't. Oh, he's caught the bump of the side and it's turned out great. Yeah, he's going to be very happy with that result. That could have gone anywhere.
So we see the 7 now, Darren, slip away into the corner pocket. And he will be back, but it's not over. We have seen them missed.
Yeah, this is laying perfect though, where you can't really miss it.
So this 8 to say goodbye to this match. But we'll wait until all the boards are gone. Because we've learned that any ball is missable.
Ooh, wow!
Shh, Darren. Don't shout, because they can hear us. We can hear, they can hear us, I'm afraid. We can't be too loud. But he thought he missed it.
Rồi và trận đấu đã kết thúc thưa quý vị. Vâng, một trận đấu với nó là cực kỳ dài hơi và cực kỳ mất thời gian.
Managed to get over the line. Sorry if I got a bit
Xin phép dừng phiên